What a deck!
Hello and welcome to What a Deck. We play troll decks, rogue decks, and whatever the hell I feel like. I'm your host, Hardleg Joe, and today we're playing Harpie Stun. That's right, I'm finally looking at that fan-favorite archetype of scantily clad bird women with big giant banana claws. And this has been requested of me quite a lot over the years. I never really had much interest in them. I didn't really like the Harpie playstyle. But if you're unfamiliar with the channel, I recently brought this show from being a weekly thing to every other week. And since there's less episodes coming out, I wanted to give people more control, so I had a poll on my Patreon with a whole bunch of different archetypes, asking people which they would like to see, and Harpies was at the top of that list. And I'm kind of glad I tried them out, because they're a lot more interesting than I thought. They can do a lot more plays than I expected. Especially this stun variant. If you're unfamiliar with the stun deck, basically it just prevents your opponent from playing for a turn or two, shuts down their plays, and then you swoop in, whole bunch of attack, and just end the game after those one or two turns. And this can do this fairly well, assuming you get the right hand. It's by no means competitive, but I feel like I've come up with a very competent, very well-made Harpie deck. If you just want the deck profile, there's a link in the description to a separate, shorter video. I'll just go over everything in here, explain my choices, explain how it works. Otherwise, in this video, I'm playing 10 random duels against opponents on YGOPro. I'll be testing this out, showing you all the combos, and hopefully, we'll have a little fun. Alright, here we are, first duel versus Exa. Perhaps Exa Beetle, and you always want to go first with this deck. Because it's kind of a control deck, because it's a stun variant, oh well. And my opponent just surrendered, because I guess they wanted to go first. So, we'll not count that, we'll go ahead and find a real first duel. Alright, here we are in what I hope is the real first duel versus Player. My arch nemesis, of course. And we've got a pretty bad hand, and we're going second, which is not the best. Especially, well, maybe. No, we've just got a pretty bad hand, unfortunately. Harpie Channeler is really the playmaker of the deck. She lets you discard a Harpie to get any Harpie from your deck to your field. Summon a Harpie from your deck to the field. I don't know why I'm getting confused with things. Ooh, half his life points. But yeah, Harpie Channeler really opens up a lot of your plays, especially first turn. You could do some other things, but with this in particular, like, the Harpie Lady 1 is pretty much only here to be summoned off of Elegant Egotist to add a little bit of damage. This is pretty much just to be discarded. And this is just a beat stick that you could discard to get your field spell, but we already have our field spell. And we're playing against something that's banned. Well, that's no good. Yeah, I should note that, like, I record these usually about a week before you see them. Almost exactly a week, I think. So, at the moment, we got the ban list. Ancient Fairy Dragon is on the ban list, but it hasn't taken effect yet. So, I don't know why this guy is testing. Let's ask him. Why are you testing with cards that are about to be banned? Why not just play, what was it? Traditional. If you're gonna be using banned cards, like Ancient Fairy Dragon with all its shenanigans, preventing things. I'm sure we won't get an answer. Her'll just be like, I want to go one more last hurrah with it. I don't know. Either way, things are not looking good for us. I don't think we're going to be making any plays. And since this is early on in the episode, I think I'm just going to go ahead and skip. We'll be back if anything interesting happens. Maybe I'll top deck my my Harpie Channeler and I'll be able to do some stuff. Yeah, he's just playing them until they get banned. But most likely, he's gonna, well, yeah, he's got ABC with the Decode Talker. Even if I wasn't, there's not, yeah. Very little I can do, unfortunately. Like, I'm pretty sure he just OTK me next turn because I don't have any plays. And that's really the downside of Harpies. They don't have a lot of swarm potential. You've got the one really good monster. There's a lot of ways to search them and do other things. But unless you get the specific stuff you need, you're not going to be able to do much of anything. Yep. So I'll see you in the second duel. Alright, here we are, second duel versus Pandemic, and we get to go first this time, and we have a hand that is playable. It's one of those playable hands, if you've heard of such things. And yeah, we've got the things we need. We're gonna go ahead and normal summon Harpie Lady number 1. We could really normal summon anything except for Harpie's pet baby dragon. And we're gonna Swallow's Nest. Swallow's Nest will let you tribute a winged beast to summon a winged beast. And we're going to get our Channeler. That's why we play this at 3, because it turns any Harpie into a Harpie Channeler. Now we just gotta hope there's no hand traps. That would be a fine and doodly thing. Okay, good. And what you want to do with some is summon our one of Harpie's pet dragon, the Garnet of the deck. And there's discard a Harpie, summon a Harpie. I believe it's, yeah, one Harpie monster from your deck in defense position. And this thing becomes level 7 if you control a dragon. So that gives us access to the rank 7 powerhouse Galaxy Tomahawk. Link plays. Link plays for days. Detach 2 from this thing. Summon as many tokens as you can. They can't attack, and they're destroyed during the end phase. I believe they can't attack. They can, but your opponent takes no battle damage this turn, which is fine first turn. And what we're going to do is actually just go into, Skull Dread. Yeah, Skull Dread. Just to try to see if we can draw into something that's more locked down, because neither of these are really helping us at the moment. And unfortunately, if my things are correct, this is the only way you can turn these tokens into a Skull Dread and get all the draws. So it just takes, like, everything. But if we can draw into one specific card, we can open up our hand. And we got it. Okay, this is actually perfect. So, I'm gonna put that back. We're gonna put that back, and gonna put that back. 1, 2, 3. Hey ho. Then we'll use our Skull Dread to summon this because we need a Harpie on the field. It'll have a little attack. And if it survives, then I can do some stuff. But we've got Icarus Attack, tribute it to destroy 2 monsters. And I got Harpie's Featherstorm, which is, if you control a winged beast, until the end of this turn, negate any monster effect that your opponent activates. Like this. Just be like, nah, no monster effects, good sir. Bitch, Harpies. Ha 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 ha, get it? 'Cause they're Harpies. I am a giggly man. So yeah, that completely shuts down. Your opponent just can't activate monster effects. Or they can, but they're negated for the rest of the turn. Okay. Special summon a dark spellcaster type monster from your hand. Oh hey, it's Apprentice Illusion Magician. But you cannot activate her effect. Can I... let's see here. He's got 3 cards. I'm just gonna stop him from drawing and be like, no, you're not keeping those cards on the field. I have shut down most of your things. What to do now, holy man? I probably, if he's got like, I don't know, Magician's Navigation and some stuff, he could probably do some things, because I've used pretty much my entire hand. I'm sorry, but you cannot. Alright, Harpie's Harpist. Not great. Doesn't really help me shut him down. He's going to get a Crystal Wing next turn. And I can't prevent that because I've used pretty much everything. What can I summon? Just those? Yeah. So that's, unfortunately, usually, if you can get a Harpie Harpist in the graveyard during your first turn, because this is during the end phase, you can add a, what is it, a Winged Beast? Oh no, one level 4 Winged Beast with 1500 or less attack from your deck to your hand. Oh no, the burn damage. So yeah, if any part during that combo, if you can discard one or get one to then use for Icarus Attack, then you can add like a Harpie Channeler to your hand and make like a rank 4, make something that can put on a little bit of damage. a little bit more damage. Because, I mean, we did quite a lot. Unfortunately, though, he's got a very strong follow-up play in the form of the Effect Immune Crystal Wing. Getting 300 attack. Oh, he negated it. Okay. But that's his one negation. Are you playing Return of the Dragon Lords in a... Oh, I guess he's going for the fusion of the Dark Magician. Ouch, my most of me. But he already negated the effect that turn, so I'm going to get this search. I don't think it'll help me, because he could just negate my monster effect. But we tried, damn it! Let's see. Yep, just go for Channeler. Yeah, and then this would be, you know, if anything that but Crystal Wing, I could make a rank 4 and then probably end the game because you have access to things like Iced Beast Xerophane. Who knows, perhaps Borreload? No, he can negate Borreload. Yeah, as it stands, unfortunately, we have a great hand and we still end up losing. A sad state of affairs if ever there was one. But at least I did some plays, you know. I never said these were good. I said they were as good as I could make Harpies. That probably can't stand up against Wind Witches, sadly. But we'll go ahead into the third duel and see if we can get some wins that way. Alrighty then. Third duel versus Marquez 168. And while I'm here in the third duel, I want to go ahead and mention, you probably noticed I have these sleeves. I actually have two variants. I have a red variant that looks kind of cool when it's like smaller, but not so much when it's larger. That's why it's over on those, but I kind of like them. I also have that negation, the bitch Harpies, and just the deck in general. I give all of the files from every What a Deck to my Patreon, so if you want any of those to use for yourself, on your own YGOPro, or I've had a couple people take my sleeve designs and take them to a printer and get like actual sleeves printed out of them, you could do that too. As long as you're not like selling them for commercial things. Oh yeah, the Patreon. You can go to the Patreon. There's a link down in the description. Donation of just $1 gets you all the files for everything I've ever made. Which at this point is like 150 something decks. So there's quite a lot to choose from. Not all of them are great, but most of them are decent. And you get other rewards too. Yeah, whatever. You could check the other rewards out. I never like to advertise things. I kind of have to, because if I don't, then people won't check out the stuff. And obviously I want money, because then I can work on making this better and not worry about getting food and shelter. Food and shelter are one of those big important things. This guy's playing like 60-card dinosaurs. I wonder if it's post-ban list or if he's another like, I want to play him before they go out of style. Because it's good to get skills at something that you're never going to use again. No negation so far, though. I mean, he might summon that, or he might summon the big Dino Man. The ultimate conductor Tyranno. Which I don't think I can... I mean, I got Solemn, so I can stop him from activating stuff next turn, but I might not be able to have enough. But you can hopefully see, like, this is a very good go-first deck, you know, like, especially with this, I can Harpies Channeler. In a case like this hand, you again want to make the Galaxy Tomahawk, but you probably go into, Borreload Dragon, and then just protect it with Solemn Strikes and be like, hey, now we're having a fine and dandy old time. We're doing dandy things. It's like Space Dandy. He's a dandy guy in space. So let's see. I'm going to normal summon this. Will he just immediately activate now? Okay. So I get to summon my Harpies Channeler. I'll channel some Harpies. Because you don't want to... If I summon the dragon, he's just going to immediately put everything face down. I mean, I'm pretty sure he's going to immediately put everything face down anyway. Yeah, and I could Swallow's Nest, but whatever I summoned would be put face down. So, yeah, there's just nothing I can do. Sadly, negation station, I tell you what. If I had gone first, he wouldn't be able to do such things, but as it stands, oh boy, can he do such things. I'm just gonna set everything and try to spook him. Maybe he'll be a little spooked. Give him the old spookala-dookala. So what's he gonna summon? Just another Ultimate Conductor Tyranno? No, he's gonna get the Quatless. That can't negate these kinds of spell traps, though. Yeah, and I don't want to negate that, because that's just a beat stick. That's barely useful at all. We'll see, I forget, does that, yeah, so that activates. So he can attack a defense position monster and I can negate it. And then maybe have enough defense to do some stuff. He's summoning the Fairy Tale Snow as well. By banishing all the things. I guess I could have negated that, but I assume he's going to make a rank 4, and then I can negate the rank 4, whatever it is. Yep, Tornado Dragon. 9! And then... yeah, I think I'm set. And 9 again! I am the number 9! Granted, he's still got a... what does this do? Opponent activates a spell trap. You can destroy one dinosaur in your hand or face up on the field. So you can destroy this. So I'm going to take a little bit of damage, but I'll have a channeler. I can channel things, and I will have survived. Granted, he still has Fairy Tale Snow in there. That stank bitch. Not a fan. Not a fan of the Fairy Tale Snow. Yes, give me things. I would like to be having them, please. Channeler. Channel my way through life. And I got extra Swallow's Nest, just like I always wanted. Every single Swallow's Nest in my hand. Yep, a sad state of affairs, to be certain. But, I tried my best, kind of a crappy hand. One cool thing you can do, you can, like, Swallow's Nest. I guess you can't do that. I could do this. Ha, I'll spook him. Yep, there's another loss. Already not looking good for Harpies. A sad state of affairs. Let's try a 4th duel, shall we? Alright, 4th duel. I believe in Harpie Dent. We can do this. All the Swallow's Nest, all over the place, all over the time. We're going 2nd again. I'm starting to regret this, especially when you already have Harpie Channeler. You don't need this. The thing I was going to do last time. Spirals. Aww. The other thing you could do with this is use it on any of your Harpies and turn them into the barrier statue of the Stormwinds. And because it's quick play, you could do it on your opponent's turn and, like, stop them from special summoning. But, you know, that assumes you get to go first. That assumes you have a pretty decent grasp on things, but unfortunately, shit sucks, bro. If I had gone first, I'd be in a much better position. I mean, he'd probably get Spiral Tough or whatever. But he couldn't special summon any of his things. Just with a barrier statue out there. Just having a dandy old ball of a time. Just having a bally old dandy of a time. Yep, I've seen enough spiral combos in my day. I assume you've seen them too. Comment in the comments if you're sick of spiral combos. So, you know, we'll be back. We'll be back when he's done comboing his spirals. Alright. Well, I'm not sure if you guys saw that. The guy just made a Troymare unicorn and put Spiral Resort back in. So I guess he's playing a thing that gets him a bunch of, or not Troymares, Nightmares. I guess he's playing Nightmare Spiral. Spiral Nightmare. Trying to get everything into the graveyard so he can use it as Monster Reborn. Is that a standard play? Is that something you do? I don't know. That just seemed weird to me. Back to skipping ahead. And it looks like he's about to run out of time. Oh, he's so close! He's been doing plays for so long! Ugh, people like this are why Konami changed the time rules. Like, I guess that's where the metagame's at, but come on, people. I know my Link combos. I practiced them. I did them very good. Ha ha! Oh, well, we get our first win in time. Oh, I'm not gonna count that. It's sad, but I'm not gonna count it. It's a big waste of time, but you know what? It's a moral victory. I feel better about it. So let's go ahead and find a real fourth duel. Alright, here we are, the real fourth duel against Nightmare. Let's see if... Ah, damn. He got me with the mind games. And we got a decent going first. Nightmare Ritual Beast. Okay, so I guess his name actually makes sense, perhaps. Do Ritual Beasts have the ability to make Nightmare all that well? They won't make Ancient Fairy Dragon again? This bitch better... Okay, good. Well, that's not good. He's still making stuff that doesn't exist in America. I'd try to play cards that exist in America. Cards that if you want to build this deck, go out, you can buy it right now. Granted, at the moment, I'm not making a very good argument for why you would want to build this deck or why you would want to go out and buy it, because I haven't won or done anything all that substantial. I got the one good turn, and then I didn't do what I said the deck was going to do. I did the stun part for a turn. I just couldn't follow it up with enough damage, and then he recovered. With Crystal Wing, I mean, you guys were there. You saw it. Looks like Firewall combos. Doing some things. I guess this is kind of Nightmare. I don't feel like this is anything that, like, you could do this with just about anything else. Not just about anything else, but a lot of this is like barely Ritual Beasts. Oh hey, I think I have a generic link. I can get rid of that, right? Something. Which button is it? Someone told me press the F buttons. I think it's F3. Yeah, F3 opens up your extra deck, and then you can just look at it. Yeah, I have Nightmares, so I can Nightmare normal something and get rid of Iblee. Doesn't help me all that much, because that's pretty much my entire play. Especially now that he's got this, co-linked monsters can't be destroyed by card effects. More Ritual Beast shenanigans. Alright. What is this? LOL? Let's see. Not special summon monsters, except for link monsters. And co-linked can't be destroyed by battle. And he could do other stuff. So I think what I'm going to do is actually just crash this, because otherwise I have no plays. If I had more ways to summon, I'd be in the money. I mean, if I had $1 million, I'd be a millionaire. What's your point? You just surrendered? Why would you surrender? You don't even know what I'm playing. You're the worst kind of person. I don't care if you made a good thing. Like, any props I could be to be like, oh, you made ritual beasts and you use it to make some things. No, if you're the kind of person who just, like, quits without even seeing what they're playing, no, you're terrible. I'm counting that. That and the other one will count as a win together. It's not a Harpie win, it's a Hardleg Joe win. I have the moral victory. And, you know, while I'm talking about moral victories, let me give a big old Hardleg Patreon shout-out to Smash! The smashingest donator to my Patreon. He's just smashing that. He smashes the like button. He smashes the donator button. His name is Smash. Give it up for him down in the comments. He's helping to make this channel great. Helping to hopefully make Harpies do something great. We'll see. Hopefully people won't quit in the next ones. Alright, here we are. 5th duel versus Ratch. There's no Et. There's no Clank. Try this again. Okay, high five. Scissors? Damn it! Played me like a fiddle and cut my strings. These rock, paper, scissors games are intense when you want to go first, but he's letting me go first. Hey, how about that? Let's go ahead and form some Terras. We're actually going to get our one of Divine Mist of Mist Valley. Divine Wind of Mist Valley, because I can do some cool stuff with that. Normal summon. So we're going to go ahead and get our Harpie Channeler. We're going to discard a Harpie card to get Harpie Dancer. Hold me closer, Harpie Dancer. We're going to activate her effect. We will return her to the hand, and then normal summon her from the hand. And Divine this thing says that if a card returns to your hand, I think it's a Wind Monster. Wind Monster returns to your hand, special summon a level 4 Wind from the deck. So we're just going to go straight up Harpie Harpist. And then what we're going to do is we're going to make this thing, which is always fun to make. Harpie's Pet Phantasmal Dragon. Which is difficult to deal with if you don't have whatchamacallit, something. Let's go ahead and detach Harpie Harpist, which will get us... I'm actually going to take another Dancer because you can make a lot of plays with this. But this is usually kind of difficult to make. Probably not the best play. It would have probably been better to go ahead and do the combo to see if we can get more stun things. But we've got the Solemn Strike. And this, while it has Ixie material, your opponent cannot target Harpie monsters with attacks or with effects. Cyber Dragon Core, that's fine. Do your searches. It's the search for the worst. Then he's summoning his Veer, or Weir. Hard to say. I'm not a German man. All I know is Was ist das? Which is not a great amount of things, but you know, whatever. But yeah, either way, this thing is in this weird position where it's like, it's very difficult to get rid of it unless you have like a Dark Hole, Raigeki, Torrential Tribute, Solemn Strike. Like, it's not impossible to get rid of. You could make a whole deck just based around getting this. But a first turn Phantasmal Dragon is pretty nice, especially because it can attack directly. So you can get a solid like 4,000 damage on with it before linking it away for other plays. It's wind like everything else, so you can get it going and stuff like that. And again, we have the Solemn Strike to help defend. I can defend my things. We'll just see what he makes. Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, he has Chimera Mega Fleet. I don't know how I forgot that Mega Fleet was a thing. Mega Fleet is totally a thing that exists, that I should have been worried about, and yet I was not. Let's see. Might be wrong, but I'm just going to go ahead and Solemn Strike the Seeger. I'm not a fan of Rob Seeger, so there you go. Don't know who Rob Sing... Oh, he gets to activate both effects. Because he has 3 or more Cyber Dragons. So he can add a card from his hand and do... Oh, great. Now he's going to make... Okay. I didn't think he was going to do both of those things. I probably should have saved it for the, whatchamacallit, for the Cyber Dragon Infinity. because I have few ways to get rid of that. I'm very reliant on my normal summon. Pretty much, unless I get Harpie's Feather Storm, I think I'm pretty much dead here. I should have gone for the other plays. I just wanted to show Phantasmal Dragon. It could be cool if your opponent doesn't have Kaijus or Mega Fleet. Both of those are kind of the same thing as far as monster removal goes. So, yeah, we'll be back again. Well, would you look at that? It appears that I got the thing that I exactly needed. Isn't that just a fine howdy-a-do? Alright, let's activate this effect. He'll probably try to negate that. I mean, if not, that's even better for us. Okay, he'll try to negate that. And then I can activate this from my hand if I control a Harpie. So I'll just be like, bitch, harp, please. Yeah, let's actually get this out. Because we want to save this for next time. Oh, this gets an effect when it's sent to the graveyard. Oh wait, but no effects can be activated. Not at all. Not even once. So let's see here. I'm pretty limited with what I can do. I've only got a couple rank 4s. They're really powerful rank 4s. So let's see. This will get... not enough. So yeah, Lightning Chidori or Bust. Sad that he doesn't have any set cards for me to get rid of. It's fine, though. I can send this back to his deck. Have a nice day. 1900. Granted, it's Cyber Dragons. They probably OTK me after that. I have no follow-up plays. So we're kind of we're not up a creek. We're up a tree. That's where birds belong, right? Even if they have and the hand traps too. Oh, but you can't activate effects, so yeah. Good job wasting that one there. Hard. I am a little Irishman. Again, not sure. I mean, it depends what he's got in his hand. I'm not gonna assume some things about him. I mean, that's gonna do a lot of damage. If he could put on anything else. That's 400. Alright. And then he's got Overload Fusion. Because that can just add one cyber... Oh. Oh, so they've got a searchable fusion now, do they? That he can activate in the battle phase. It's just Cyber Dragons were already powerful enough, man. You control or are banished. Well, there goes everything I ever loved. Off we go into the abyss. From whence we come forth, nobody knows. Alright, 6 duel versus Reen. Not doing too great. We have to win all of them. Oh, great. No, 3 Swallows Nest again? Why not? Why wouldn't it going second? Okay, no, it's well, okay. Love is fine. Okay. I knew this wasn't going to do great, but I thought it'd be pretty good. Although, you know, at least I do feel, like, maybe this isn't the best deck, but I do feel at least like I'm confident at it. Well, he's got a whole bunch of defense. Here's the thing, you can discard any Harpie card. So, I can discard Harpie's Hunting Ground and summon something, but there's a bunch of back row. So, the better play, I think, is to activate Harpie's Hunting Ground. And just start seeing what you can pop. Or not. Or just have a sad day. Just have a sad day in Sad Town. Normal summon. You got something? Okay. Swallow's Nest. Hopefully that's not Shutline. If that's Shutline, I am going to be a oh, but he has hand traps. Alright. Let me think about this. Yeah, I was hoping that I could send it, grab another Harpie, Monster Reborn, then make Lightning Chidori, take out this, attack into this, and then things would be significantly simpler. As it stands, I kind of want to save... I want to save the Monster Reborn. Okay, well, okay. No, what? You know what? Fuck it. You want to play frogs? Is that what you want to do? You want to be summoning a whole bunch of stuff? Alright, well, my life is over anyway. Yeah, again, you know, this isn't... I was going to turn this into a barrier statue and be like, at least you're not getting anything, but... Yeah, unfortunately, like I said, I feel like this is a fairly solid deck. The chances that you're going to draw 3 of anything is pretty low. Even drawing 2 of anything is kind of low, so the chance that you'd open with 3, fairly low. And then it's like, you know, well, he got his 1 of Imperial Order while I had spells. He had his Ash Blossom. He had his Spell Trap Destruction. And now he has his Toadman, so he's going to negate this, and it sends his cost. So he could just prevent me from doing pretty much anything. Just a sad state of affairs. Why would you summon Swap Frog, though? That's a dumb one to send. Because I can just attack over that. But yeah, I feel like I did a solid job of building the deck. I feel like I'm playing it pretty well. I'm just coming up against terrible, no good, very bad situations. You can't fire me, I quit. Alright, 7th duel. 7th duel, surely we could break even. I've got to believe. I've got to hope, I've got to pray. Okay, so we got our Divine Wind, and no Dancer. We're going second, yet again. Harpist, our 1 of Baby Dragon, that's pretty much just there to serve as discard fodder, and occasionally to summon off of Channeler when you need to, like, pop a card on the field. Looks like we're going against Cyber Dragon Infinity again, which is not something I can really play through. Can't play through the negations, not going first turn. I need to set up all the negations. Going second is not nearly... I feel especially bad because I just switched over from the, like, doing the What a Deck every week to doing it every other week. And I really... Okay, well, you did make Cyber Dragon Infinity, so there's good. Oh, wait, never mind. The Soul Charge! Soul Carge. I still don't think you can make Cyber Dragon Infinity. Unless that gets its effect when it's special summoned by Soul Charge. And he's not even going for it. Alright. Touche. Thank you. I might have a chance now. But yeah, I recently switched, and the whole point of not the whole point, but most of the point of switching was that, like, if I don't have to make a deck every week, if I have the time to sit down and work on it, hopefully there'll be much better, much stronger decks that'll stand up. So when the first one I make turns out to at least at this moment, go 5-5 at the best, doesn't feel so good. It makes me sad, and now I got all these equip or the field spell cards, and no way to do things. And he's got no spell traps. Links are so weird. Kind of. Yeah, kinda. Set Harpist pass. Not much I can do there, unfortunately. Because, yeah, I just kind of got a crap hand. Even if I had gone first, there's nothing I can do with this hand, really. If you control 2 or more lights, you could summon this from your hand. So I'm taking like 6,000 damage. If you can normal summon, I'm taking even more than 6,000 damage. Okay, good. There's still hope. I've still got hope on a rope. Do I believe in it? Nope. I shouldn't say that. I could still come back. Come back of the century. Let's summon Yugioh. Alright. What I need to do... here we go. It's time. Time to begin, isn't it? It's just a little bit deeper in this, I'll admit. I'm not the same as I was. I'll make you understand. I'm never changing who I am. Alright. It's a pity I probably... No, because then I wouldn't have... Oh wait, no. Then I would have gotten Channeler. Okay. Yeah, I'm done. I should have gotten Harpist. And then like... Well, there's always a chance that he could have waited until this came and then negated it. Then I'd be up shit creek. Without a shit creek paddle. I just need to think a second. Boral load I could make. I could do nightmare shenanigans and have things. I think the best is to just go for the Ice Beast Zerophane, though. We'll go ahead, discard Harpie Lady number 1. Special summon Harpie Dancer. Return self. Normal summon self. Special summon... No, Ice Beast Zerophane is not the proper... Special summon this. Set this, because Ice Beast gets more for every card on the field. My math is going to be terribly wrong on this, and then I'm going to feel foolish. Nope. Nope, my math was fine, and I feel fine. Let's go ahead and get rid of this. Negate all the things. Although, but this is still, yeah, that's, okay, I'm set. I'm good. Harpie Harpist. Get me another channeler to... Oh, I should have gotten Dancer! What? I'm not thinking. See, now I get all scared because I'm like, oh, I'm actually doing something. I actually have plays. I actually believe in the me that believes in you. Well, plus, that's one of the things about it. Like, this is limited for a reason. This is a very, very powerful card. The problem is, though, like, you want to learn how to do the combos with this, but you don't want to rely on it because you're not going to always have Divine Wind of Mist Valley. So sometimes I get confused over what plays I can do with it. But yeah, the ideal thing is to get Harpie Dancer, normal summon it, like return it to the hand, normal summon it again, and then you'll summon the Channeler off of Divine Wind, and then you can discard something with Channeler, so then you get extra things. I don't think so. Go away. I don't want you here. But Hoshinigan can still do stuff. Or Hyperstar, as he's called now. The real question is, can he do some strong main phase 2 plays? Going for the Galaxy Knight. And the Brandish Mecha... Alright. Token? What you smoking, summoning that token? Speaking of token things, let me go ahead and give a big old Hardleg Patreon shout-out to @Daniel Frausing. It's an Instagram. A patron owns it. His name is Daniel Frausing, if you could not tell. And he's a nice, friendly gentleman. Been with the channel for a while. Has been on a couple of DBCs. And he's using his shout-out to shout out his Instagram. It's for male cheerleading. He does, like, tumbles and flips and stuff like that. I think you may have me. I hope so. I've not been doing well so far. I need a win. Only time will tell, though. I mean, he might run out of time like the other guy did. But, yes, thanks to Daniel Frausing. Either thank him down in the comments, or just check out his Instagram if you want to see some guys doing cool flips and tumbles and stuff like that. Is rank a thing on here? Nope. Rank doesn't matter, just ask Stylosa. Okie dokie, here we are, 8th duel versus Azazel, and we're finally going first. Will it shine light upon me? No. No, we open with our... we open with our Garnet. So, there's that. I mean, I guess we got this. This is also a one of. Will it be useful? Hard to... Well then, barrier statue surrender. I'm counting that one. That's a key part of my deck, you know, trick people into think you're playing annoying barrier statues. When you just have the one, and I mean, I could use Icarus Attack with it. I could have established this, and then Swallow's Nest, and then if they summon something, I could summon out another Harpie and maybe blow up a spell trap. That's an option. But for the most part, not very great. But you know what? It's all about the attitude. Let's go into the 9th duel, shall we? Ah, delicious! 9th duel versus pizza. I still have the nightmares. My name is Sky Scout, by the way. You'll have to comment in the comments if you get that reference. Going first, Garnet, once again. My one of Harpie's pet dragon, just chilling out, just having a dandy old time. Got that, you know. Fuck it. It's all I can hope to do. He's got an 8-card extra deck. Maybe it won't be that bad. Only time will tell. But yeah, comment if you get the reference, because I'm about to tell you it's Sky Scout. There's a card called Sky Scout. Joe, go ahead and put that up on the screen. And it used to be called Harpie's brother back in the early days of Yu-Gi-Oh! Before archetypes were really a thing. They just thought they were being cheeky in America. They're like, it's Harpie's brother, you know, whatever. And then once Harpies became an archetype, you risked having a situation where it was like, every card has to be like, except Harpie's brother. So instead, they just renamed it to Sky Scout. So that's me. I'm the male Harpie. Just going on in there with tight pants and some sort of weird. We were talking about this when I was making these sleeves. I make the sleeves on stream. Like what is this? It's like a neck thing that goes down over the boobs and then becomes sort of like pants, but then stretches over the kneecaps and becomes like ankle coverings. It's just I just don't understand it. We're going to get this. It's like, yeah, I just don't. What do you call that outfit? Is it just like really high socks? Is it like a really thin stocking, body stocking? No idea. Doesn't make any sense. Either way, we've got some cool things we can do. Let's go ahead and Harpie Queen. You can discard that to get your Harpie's hunting ground. Normal summon that, and then every time you summon a Harpie, you blow up a spell trap on the field. The thing about this that makes it suck is that it's mandatory. But the thing about it that doesn't make it suck is it's not once per turn. So you summon another Harpie, and bada bingo, you destroy another spell trap. And then, yeah, what would this be? 20. This is a Thunder. Lightning and the Thunder. Yeah, I get so set up for the Link plays, but then if I don't have the Link plays, I'm in a sad state of affairs. And we can return it to the top of the deck, so maybe he can't summon it again. Sadly, that makes this dead, I believe, because it has to be a wind-winged beast. But he's spellbook, so it's not like he has a whole bunch of monster effects anyway. I'm going to be sad, though, if it turns out he has a whole bunch of monster effects and I just wasn't prepared for them. Let's do this. Yeah, taking apart boards, not so good. I'm definitely going to have replays on this, because there's a whole bunch. If you open with Channeler or a way to get Channeler, oftentimes you can begin with, like a Harpie and a barrier statue on the field with, like, Harpie's Feather Storm and a, whatchamacallit, and a Icarus Attack, like, on the board. I've done a lot of stuff where it's like, you just make these first turn boards and your opponent just can't do anything. Or they try to do something and you stop them, and then the next turn you attack for game. Unfortunately, I've been testing this a lot, but I've been testing it against mostly other patrons and people who come on the streams and stuff. And I get the feeling maybe I shouldn't. As fun as it is, they might be going easy on me. Because it feels like I get a lot more wins doing that. Maybe I'm just having a happier time, so it feels like I'm winning a lot, even though I'm not. I don't know, I stopped, like, marking them down. I just feel like I'm doing really good because I'm winning all these duels, and then I come here and it's like, just not working out all that well. Confirm 3 cards? Okay. I pick a random. Hopefully it's not Spellbook of Power. Oh no. But she's got those. And the Harpie's Feather Duster would have been really good. So she can get rid of that, and then I'll have not much. And yeah, that's unfortunately, you can't summon this from... we only play the one pet dragon, because it's only really good for summoning off of Channeler. Okay, so banishing that. But yeah, you can't summon it from the graveyard, can't summon it from the hand. So if you open it with if you get it in your hand, you're just kind of like, well, your rank 7 is useless. Which is why we only play the one rank 7, and it's only really a good, like, first turn thing, because as the turns go on, the chances that you're going to draw that just keep going up. Alright, so again, we're left with just the one High Priestess. Don't set things against Harpies. That's a bad maneuver. Yep, just gonna... Same play as before. Goodbye, my friend. Unless that's another one of those things. Spellbook of Wisdom, okay. Just chain, it's unaffected. Yeah, I don't really want to... There we go. Yeah, the thing that sucks about this is, again, I think I mentioned this a moment ago, but it's mandatory. You have to activate it. Let's see. Harpie monsters you control, except for it. So yeah, I don't have enough for that. And it summons in defense position, so I'm not going to be able to attack over it. Yeah, and then you got to destroy yourself. It's a sad state of affairs. 23, 26, if I set this. Again, though, it's not... See, it's sad because this is such a good lockdown card. But it only really becomes useful... Are those Ojamas on the hunting ground? For each face-up card. Okay, well... Now I feel foolish, but at least yeah. At least I'll survive this turn. Another one of these. It's really weird. I haven't really gotten my, whatchamacallit, hysteric, not party. There's a hysteric thing. I forget what it's called. But it's like you destroy it and you can add 3 Harpies. Alright. And then you can get like this and a whole bunch of other stuff and do things. And... Yep, I'm just dead because it has to be face-up cards. I probably could have... No, I couldn't have chained it. I don't know what I could have done. It's just weird. I thought I had better ways to get... I guess he could just keep summoning it. I don't know. Feels bad, man. Feels bad. Alright, here we are. Last duel versus Olive Fontaine. A strange name. We get to go first. Will we do the No! For the third duel third duel in a row, we start with 2 one-ofs in our hand. But this guy, in our hand, 3 duels in a row. Are you serious? Bullshit. This is just, it's ridiculous. We still have some chance because we started with Harpie's Featherstorm. Depending on what he's playing, we might be able to lock him out. I think we can lock him out. No. Bitch, Harp, please. That's all I can do. But you're stuck with a level 100. You could tribute it. You won't summon anything, but you could do it. So there's that. I have a dandy old time. Or maybe he'll just give up. Instant fusion. He really wants that rank 1. I tell you what. You're gonna absorb my Harpie? No, you're not. Because you can't. Because you can't do any monster effects. Not for the rest of the turn. You're gonna summon a Lyralusk? Okay. Lyralusk kind of difficult to deal with. Gains 1500 attack. Okay. A Psychic Blade. It gains a whole bunch of attack. Ouch. And then just OTK. Alright. That's fine. That's just a continuous effect. Well then. And here we are. We've got bonus duel, people. I hope you enjoy bonus duels. Do the clap. We've got things. We've got actual plays, people. They're happening. They're going to be. I hope you're prepared. This is pretty much the hand we've been waiting for. Yeah. Okay. So, even though we've got Harpie Channeler in our hand, what we want to do is go ahead and activate Divine Mist, normal summon, return to the hand, summon a Channeler. Yo, what's up? That will summon one of these. Howdy. Then we'll go ahead, discard this, get us a dang old pet dragon. We're going to make a Galaxy Tomahawk. Because it's first turn, it doesn't matter if they don't take any damage. Boodly boop. Stuff and things and things and stuff. That's what you get for breakfast. Delicious. And then we're going to go ahead. One of these. And then we're going to go ahead and... delicious. One of these. And... yeah, I think I'm going to end on that. Why not? It's not something I normally do. All the rest of the Tomahawk tokens are destroyed. And then Harpie Harpist will get us... I don't know what to search at this. I guess just another channeler, so we're prepared. Not the ideal, but, you know, you can't special summon except for wind. I've got 2,000. I've got all these. Are you playing a wind deck? Oh no. I'm going to be sad if you're playing a wind deck. I'll be happy if you're playing a non-wind deck and you can't special summon all the things that you want to special summon. Looks like it's some kind of normal deck. Normal pendulums? Yes, he can special summon a wind. And it will gain attack. It will have so much attack. But I stunned him for that one turn, guys. I did the one turn thing. So, you know, there's a one turn. One turn man. It's like One Punch Man, but with fundamental differences. My Divine Mist! That's fine, though. Like I said, we stun him for a turn, then give him the old 1-2 punch in my shoe. Don't know what I'm talking about. There we go. Let's go ahead and ooh, that could get a lot of attack, but this could get rid of 2 things? 2 of them things? 2 of them things. But then he's just going to draw it again. Let me think about this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 12, 15. So we'd have 35. Alright, let's try that. Hey, hey, ho, ho. Detaching. Yay, I was right, I did the thing. So let's kill that, because it has more attack than I do. And I don't want that. Let's kill that, because it's Witch of the Black Forest. Okay. That's weird. Hollow, hollow. So I finally did some stuff. It's against normal monsters, but that's the point of bonus duels. You know, that last duel had me feeling pretty sad. I'm not sure if you've ever felt the kind of sadness that I've felt before. Maybe you've lost a friend who was a dear friend to you. Maybe you've had visions of someone in the past, like a past life, and you felt like you know that person, and then you find out that the visions you're getting is from someone who died like years ago, so you feel like you lost a friend. It wasn't that bad losing to Lyralus, but it was still pretty bad. I don't know, I'm kind of insane a little bit at the moment. It's it's been you try so hard and you get so far, but in the end you just can't do the things. Why are you making a link spider? You can still only pendulum summon 1. This is the win I get. This is the watch. I'm gonna mark this down as a win now. And if he Raigekis and then attacks everything, I can solemn strike that, right? Yep. I'm sorry. I'm playing generic stuff because Harpies need the help. And he didn't quit. I would have just quit. I'm pretty sure I have game as it is. Let's just attack that. Then I could do other stuff. I could dismantle his board for fun, but I already have game. I might as well go for game. That was fast. You know what? We're doing another bonus duel. I hope you guys like bonus duel. Alright, 12th duel, bonus duel, buffering, ... Let's go, doing things, stuff. Okay. Gaga go, okay. I can wind type, okay. Normal summon, set. This is a great barrier statue deck. I tell you what. It's the only thing, horse noises. Okay, we're playing against Cyberdarks. I don't want to underestimate anyone at this point. It's possible that they still can't do it. I mean, they just normal summon and then they attach. I don't have to worry about anything. I have to worry about everything. Or not. Or he can't do anything. I thought they'd normal summon attach. I thought that was what Cyberdarks do. Whatever. I'll count it. We'll throw it in. I think Harpies. We're done with Harpies for now. Yeah. So there you go, ladies and non-ladies. Harpie Stun. We went 5 and 7 after a couple bonus duels. A couple of those were just my opponents quitting. Unfortunately, they didn't perform the way I had hoped. It makes me kind of insane in the membrane. It's like that rap group used to be. But you know what? I tried my best. I'm not giving up this. Hopefully next week has to be better. I could do this. My apologies to any Harpie players. Either way, I'm gonna have replays. I do have a ton of replays with this. So you will see what they can do. I may not have been able to do it here. But again, I hope you could see that I did put in the time. I did learn to play this deck better than most of the decks. It just wasn't working out for me. It's just I didn't have the luck of the Irish. I had the luck of the Belgians, I guess. I don't know. Whoever has really bad luck. I assume the Belgians. Either way, I hope you had fun. Comments in the comments if you had fun, if you enjoyed yourself, if you had a dandy old, randy old time. And next time on the What a Deck, we'll do something. I don't know. I think I've got a Patreon request. Till then, good luck. Have fun.